everyone, I hope you're well. Now before this video starts, I really should apologise because I know I'm going to put a stupid title on here, but I hope you'll laugh this off, because Wendy says to me, I can see a big problem with this cosori, and I said, well, it seems alright to me, it cooks fine. She says, it's not that. And she was washing up and she says, look, this is the problem. She says, every time I wash this I have to be so careful, because she feels like she's washing the iPad. Come on, mate. But it does, doesn't it? We've picked it up before. We've even picked the iPad up. I don't like leaving it in the kitchen, but once or twice I've left it here and we've picked it up. And Wendy says, if we're not careful, we're going to be washing the iPad. Now I know that's stupid, but come on, we're only having a laugh. So when you see the stupid title, no, we haven't found anything really wrong. It's just we thought that was so comical. Well, if you're disappointed now, that's up to you. I can't do it about that. That tickled us, and I'm sure it will a lot of our subscribers. Right, let's get on with this video. Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now today, look, it's going to be a bit different, isn't it? We're feeling really lazy, and this, we've seen, it's new in Lidl, and it's chicken and croute, and as you can see, it was £3.49. Now, maybe that's not too bad, I'm not too sure, but it did say it's new, and we thought, well, it's new, we'll give it a go. So, well, we bought it, you can see. Now we do like the salmon and croute, that's really nice, I like that. But I said to Wendy, that's not very big, but there is 2 bits in there, so I'm hoping there's like 2 chicken breasts tucked in there. I'm not sure, we'll have to have a look. But this, 406 grams, look. That's and I thought, well, that's a bit on the light side for 2, but we'll go with it, you know. I mean, I used to think you need 500. It depends what you've got. The pastry will be filling. If it comes out like that, we'll be all right. Now this, it says it will cook in 30 minutes, and it serves 2. And you can freeze it, although we didn't, because we're eating it. Now on the back, you get all the usual bump. Now look at all that writing, mate. Well, there's things in here that I've never heard of, but there always is, isn't there? It's because we're not making it at home. It's just bought. But yeah, perhaps lazy. We could have bought this, but I don't know. There's fors and against with everything, isn't there? But we're feeling lazy, so I thought that's not bad. £3.49. We actually got 10% off that, because it depends how much you spend on shopping, doesn't it? Now it says it'll be well, I'll cook it at 180. What does it say? I can't see it. I bet 180, 20 minutes will be plenty. The instructions will be inside, you can bet your life. Look, there we go. It says it's 200 degrees C, fan 180, 25 to 30 minutes. Well, we're going to use the air fryer, so it won't be that. But I shall set it to, right, I think 20 minutes will be enough. But also I shall use the thermometer, because for chicken we want about maybe 86 degrees. So that's that. I mean, what do you think? It don't look too bad. There is 2 in there. I think that's going to be okay. Now, we're having this with chips. Let me show you. I've shut Wendy out because this is embarrassing. Look at this. She says to me, she parboils the potatoes first because they fry better. Look at them. We were sitting there rattling away, and she said, oh, I forgot the chips. Oh dear mate, they're steaming away. We've done them too long, you can see. Actually, they're not as bad as they look. I tell you what, I think they're going to be alright, but Wendy thinks she's done them too long, which she has, but I don't mind. They're going to be fine, they are. Now, I reckon, you'll tell me these can be done in 10 minutes, but I'm going to do them a bit first because we want them to get brown. So what I'm going to do is put those in first and do that for 20 minutes. I think I'm going to give these, well, they'll be done in 20 minutes, won't they? Because they're parboiled. It's a case of browning them. No, come on. Let's put them all in together. Now, let's get this undone and see what it looks like. As I say, we do have the salmon and croute, and we do like that. Now, as I say, these are not frozen, they're just chilled. Right, let's get this basket. There we go. Right, let's turn it on. So we're all plugged in, ready to go. Now, look how easy this is going to be. We're going to go air fry, and it said 180 on a fan. Now, I'm happy with 180, and I think 20 minutes will be about right. So we'll set it on zone 2 for the fries, 200. I think actually we'll go 205, 20 minutes. Now, how easy was that? This machine, it just seems straightforward. I know, we've used it a few times, but it's not difficult. There we go. Right, I'll bring you back when there's something to report. Right, I've just brought you back because, look, I won about 85, 86. We've got 77 there, and as you can see, there's slightly less than 3 minutes to go yet. Now, I don't think that's going to make that. We're going to be pretty close, but I think we may need a few minutes more. Let's have a look inside. There we go. Right, the chips, we know they'll be cooked. I've just moved them around so they get a bit browner, but it don't look too bad. Let's put it back in. Right, so I may need to increase the time. Well, I don't know, still got 2.5 minutes. I'll bring you back. Right, now I brought you back. Now if I look at the meter in the wall, we're on 23 pence. The time's almost up. Oh, we've hit 83. Now, people are happy with 74. I know that. It's gone to 84 now, look. That actually is hot enough because that's going to increase when I take it out. Let's just have a look. Let's see what the fries are like. The fries, come on Graham, they're chips. What are you saying? They'll do. They'll do me. We know they're cooked. They look a bit pale though. Somebody boiled them too long. Don't say out. Right, I'm going to get this out now. I'll bring you back. Now, I've had people tell me you can't lift this out, look. So, if you can't lift this out, there you go. Just use one of those. That couldn't be any easier, could it? Right, there we go. Now, I'll tell you what, that didn't come out of the tray very easy. Oh, I'm off the edge of the mat, look. And Wendy says it's the same old problem that we've had before.
Bacon.
When you put bacon in with pastry,
there's a lot of water comes from
out
them,
like that. You get a lot of water out of it. But actually, that looks pretty
it's not
good.
too bad.
It looks alright, to be honest.
It looks better than my chips.
Them chips are pale. Let's try a little bit of this.
Yeah, but they're nice and soft and fluffy. Look, I'm showing you through the and they're crispy. See?
That tastes alright.
The chips are alright.
I'm going to go and eat this now. Come back. Oh, sorry, it's burning me. I'll bring back. Oh. Right, now I've just brought you back because, these sort of ready meal type things, I'm a bit dodgy sometimes, but I've got to be honest, that were really nice. I enjoyed that. You can see that from my plate. Let me stand you up. Right, I've just come back to you because we've had that tea, and as I've just said, that was alright. I quite enjoyed it. We're feeling dead lazy. Sometimes you do, don't you? So we thought that was all right. Now the biggest problem I had was getting it out of that tray. And you know, people will say don't cook in the tray because it's not letting the air fryer get the airflow. That would cook lovely, but I did go by temperature. Now just as I turned the camera off, it actually beat for the temperature I wanted. It just stuck a little in the bottom of there, but as you see, they were slightly overlapped, which it was okay. Yeah, that was all right, but it'd been better if they were separate. But because it's only a small tray, there's not really enough room. Actually, that tray fitted in that cosori perfect in the twin fry. It's just right, and it let the air get round. So I think that tray was all right. It was a good idea. And as we said, £3.49. I don't know whether you can see that, but I've shown you. Now, it was okay. And Wendy was saying to me, you know, if you can't be bothered, it's all right. And it is all right. And if you was on your own, as I pointed out, it's freezable. So you could actually take one out and freeze it and cook the other one. And then there'd be plenty of room in the tray. And then you'd have the tray for the next one, if that's how you want to do it. But it did cook all right. It was all right. It was all right. It was only a small breast, but it was all right, and it would taste it. And I feel like I've had my meal, so I'm happy. Now the fries, yeah, we messed them up a bit, didn't we? That was Wendy rattling to me. It's easy done, isn't it? You know, I'll just let them parboil for a few minutes, and then she goes, oh, look at this, oh, look at that. Before we know where we are, mate, they're steaming away like a madman. But at the end of the day, they were all right. Now, the only other thing I want to mention, this is what you have to do when you're a YouTuber, isn't it? You have to have a gulp of tea. I've got to be honest, I could do with it. It's fruit tea. Sorry, I did need that. Now, you shouldn't be rattling straight after your dinner, Graham. That can't be good for you, can it? The other thing I wanted to mention again was the cost. Let me come the other side of the camera. Right, let me have a look where we are. Now, if I put that on, we used, well look, 0.784 of a kilowatt, which is about 3/4 of a kilowatt. Now what would that be? 3/4 of a kilowatt at 30p. It's going to be, I don't know, 23 pence, somewhere around there, isn't it? Let's have a look. You see, it was on almost 24 minutes by the time I'd messed about. Where are we? The low was 0.8 of a watt, maximum 2.8, sorry, 2,847 watt, because we did use both sides. Now, one was on 180 and one was on 205, so this is going to be an higher reading. It's got to be, hasn't it? As you said, I put 30 pence in. Now that's cost 23 pence. How much? Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right to me, 23 pence. It does. That's fair enough. That's about what we'd expect. So that's what that's cost. Now, as I'm saying, I don't think that's an expensive machine to run, because in effect, we've like used 2 air fryers today, haven't we? Using both zones. So I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. Get back in front of the camera, Graham. Come on. The only reason I've done this now, we're finished now. So if you've enjoyed this quick video, please like and subscribe. Look after yourselves, and me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.